in for the teacher?
Never. Do you know, the only thing I ever took from a teacher was how crazy they are.
All of us? Come on,
so hang on, we've got to introduce our special guest. This is a preview for what's coming after 12. This is a special event. I've never done anything like this on radio before.
This is different.
It's different, isn't it? So we've got a guy with us. I'll let him introduce himself because this man is something else. So, Charles.
Thank you very much, Charles Sherman here.
Oh, show me that.
Yeah, let's move the mic a bit closer because otherwise we can't hear you.
Hello, Steve. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, Charles. How do I say your surname again?
Shineman. Justin. Yes.
Yeah,
Justin
yeah,
Cohen.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
Justin
yeah,
very
that's
well.
it, yeah.
Justin Cohen.
Yeah.
I'm Steve.
Yes, you're very familiar. Your face is very familiar as well.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Northampton Boys' School by any chance?
I did.
You're just
Goodness me.
Wow.
You didn't teach there, did you?
I couldn't
It's
tell
one
you.
of those faces, Steve. You've got one of those faces. I think that's what it is.
You know the wanted posters? I'm on those. That's me. So we have Charles. Charles, what do you do for a living, my friend?
Good question. No, I teach. I'm basically a secondary school teacher, supply teacher at the moment. With a limited company in the evening. So I run a limited company.
Okay, so we're going to focus on your music.
Great.
Because I've read your bio. Let's give a bit of information. So you are a musician. You've played in quintet or quartet?
I played. I started off really with the Varian Western Quintet.
Varian Western
Quintet.
Quintet.
He's a famous Cornish pianist. Famous. Plays with bands like Moiré Music and Phil Minton, who are legends in their own right.
Yeah.
And Varian's the pianist, and he was my composition tutor at Middlesex University, where I studied music.
Impressive.
Varian
Impressive.
is brilliant.
Very impressive resume. As
Very
they say in
impressive.
Resume.
So basically,
Yeah.
him and a lot of guys called Stuart. There was a bassist called Stuart Hall who plays with who used to play with Loose Tubes. Have you heard of them?
I've heard of Loose Tubes.
Oh, they are some band. Paul Clarvis, my drum and percussion teacher. Paul Clarvis is a legend. He's played at the Albert Hall recently, I think.
Wow.
Yes, I saw him on the Albert Hall.
Yeah.
And who else was it? Leon Cohen, who is
No relation.
no,
Somewhere
I
along
don't
the line.
think so, but
Somewhere
well,
along the
maybe.
line.
But Leon Cohen was my jazz piano teacher, and he was just an incredible teacher. If he's still alive today, God bless him. Hopefully,
God bless him. Yeah. Right. So you've got loads of instruments in the studio. Can I just say one thing about music teachers? Because you, not personally, but you as a career have inspired me to get into this game I'm in right now. Because I started at 7 on. I started on the violin, progressed to clarinet. I've told you the story. Trumpet, cornet, bugle. Failed at all of them. You know why? Because I can't read music.
Yeah, that is the biggest thing. That is reading music.
Yeah.
If you're a producer, you're in the right place. You're sitting in exactly the right place.
Yeah, but I let computers do it all. I mean, I just kind of like press buttons. Whereas you have to. Right, so let's just tease what's coming after 12. So what are you going to play for us right now? What instrument?
Well, I think I'll start off with the loudest one because we get it over and done with.
Annoy the neighbours.
So
I think they're recording next door. Can you hit the drum quietly? Is that possible?
I will try. Actually, I've got some brushes with me.
No, I'm sitting there. Carry on.
Shall I start
work
off
away.
with brushes? Lincoln Noel, who was trio I was in originally. Everybody knows Lincoln, don't they?
Yeah,
Hang on a minute. I hear everybody cheering now.
Yeah.
Lincoln. So I started off drumming with Lincoln Noel when I left university. About 10 years. I'm getting a bit older. So
30 years ago.
Shall I just do the drums first?
Just do the drums.
So this is a snare drum. It's a Ludwig. So I play. Is that allowed? To say Ludwig. It's basically a drum.
Okay, don't hit it too loud because you're going to burst my ears with this.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Wow.
That's just a basic.
I think you
little-
just burst my ear.
honestly, it does sound good. I like the drums.
Yeah, so that was basically a mixture of double strokes and single strokes.
Okay.
So anybody knows about drums
Yeah.
would know about it. I mean, it goes up, it ranges from fast to slow. You start off with rhythm slowly, and then you build up speed. So, for example, if I was going to give you like a paradiddle, does anybody know what that is?
I had no idea, teacher.
No.
Teach me.
No.
So you start off with, if you're right-handed, you start off with one right,
Mm-hmm.
right, and then a left,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then a right,
Marching music.
left, yes, right.
Ah, I was in a marching band.
Yeah.
I kept tripping over.
Because you're wonky feet. That's what it is.
You sound like Basil Brush. Like, anyway, listen. So this is like right there, and it goes from fast. You can do it fast. That's really fast.
Yeah, it is.
You just put it around the kit, and hey presto, you've got some great.
Well, you know what? That's not the only instrument you can play, though, is it? I mean, I'm really fascinated by some of these other percussion instruments.
They're good looking.
What is it?
Music teacher should have. He's self-organised, so that's fine.
No, you're very well organised. It's a good-looking instrument. I must say, I'm really fascinated by the colours and what it looks like. What is it?
This is a talking drum, an African din drum.
But a lot of Indian people play at weddings, don't they?
This one, no, they play a longer drum, which is which they play with both sides of the.
But that drum's for short people.
Yeah, so this is. the tribe. There's a tribe which I won't mention that are short in Africa. So anyway,
no,
they don't know where they are.
Okay, sorry, I'm just distracting the listener because it's so loud when you. I'm going to have to turn my mic and your mic down when you get it, because otherwise you get it three ways.
That's fine.
Go.
So this is a talking drum. You can basically send proper word signals to another person. So it's not like a joke. This is a.
Can you order me a McDonald's?
To be honest with you, I'm not 100% familiar with the whole language.
Wow. How good is that?
That's wicked.
All right. Okay. So what did you just say?
I was in double Dutch. So,
and then I've got here
the didgeridoo. So,
yeah, let's do the didgeridoo. Then let's go into some music.
I'm going to get a tone out of this one.
This bloke's crazy, man.
I honestly. Oh, there you go. That sounds more like a didgeridoo.
That's awesome. Justin, do you want to go?
No.
I'm going to have a go. Can I have a go?
Go.
Honestly, I don't have
herpes.
Don't do it this way because you'll spit at me.
Rub it. Rub it.
Hang on.
Go on.
Hang on, I'm going to talk to you down the didgeridoo. On the way.
I'm just trying to get out of the way because there's going to be stuff.
You're faking it, mate. You have to breathe into it. Relax.
My lips are too small.
Yeah, let me try.
Give it a wipe though, because I've snotted all over it.
There's all these dodgy stuff all around it now. Okay,
it's all right. We're friends.
Well done, mate. He got more of a tone than he did. Yesterday I was practicing my scales with this, so I can actually if you tune them to the piano as well, you play a note on the piano as well, just imagine that you've got that note, you can actually get a whole scale out of this thing.
I've played my scales as well. I was 13 stone. Steve McNeil, we're downtown Northampton, bottom of Abington Street, opposite a very wet Market Square. Studio full of nutters. Can I say nutters? I'm not sure, but we've still got Charles and Justin.
It's a Northampton terminology.
It is, isn't it? So are you going to play some brush?
Yeah, so I basically, I went to one of the, actually, after I left university, Polytechnic, which is a lower class university, I went to Bob Armstrong for some lessons, who was literally the best teacher in the country at the time.
Yeah.
And that led me on to teaching people like Mr. Adam Gamage, who plays now with Sting's daughter.
Oh,
I think and Tom Grennan.
I know who Tom Grennan is. See, all these people, I'm just nodding like I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, right. Adam's very...
Have you ever been down to Ronnie Scott's in London?
Yeah, I have. You've played at Ronnie Scott's, haven't you?
Once.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Listening to that sort of, the snare drum and everything like that, you get the feel for it.
Yeah.
And I think it's really good.
And did you know, can I let the listener into a bit of a secret? You two actually have met each other before.
Yes,
right? The thing is, right, Eternity Nightclub in Northampton. At top of the town, we used to have a guy called Spike.
Yeah.
Right?
Spike.
Do you know Spike?
Yes. Yeah.
No way. It's a
boogie woogie pianist. He used to play.
A boogie woogie pianist.
Yeah. Well,
what's that mean? He's a mate of mine. What are you saying? I've got drumsticks here, mate. I've got drumsticks in my hand.
No, there used to be a pub called the Cricketers Arms, which Sue Cleary ran, which Lincoln and I used to have a go at. We shared piano there as well. Me and Lincoln shared the piano job there.
You must have been really good friends.
Yeah, we
shared a piano.
Yeah, we still are, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Anyway, so right, we've got 1 minute. Are you going to give me some brush strokes?
Yes, I was about to do that. I'm a bit excited, as you can tell.
Do you want to have you here.
Put the metronome? Oh, do you want to play those claves?
No, I'm going to play them.
You've got my Buddy Rich signed sticks there, man.
Buddy Rich.
Put them down.
Are they worth much?
About 20 quid.
Come on, look. Play.
I am.
He does sound good.
He does sound very good.
I prefer it with mats on, I think. I like it. I do like it.
The drums come with a mute button.
Hey? I couldn't be too loud already.
Honestly, it does sound good. I prefer it when it's nice and smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the feeling of brushes should be that you should be able to get exactly the same as you do with the sticks.
Oh.
So that's what Bob said to me. He said he hit me across the head, and then, no, not really. So he said, Charles, you should be able to get the same quality. I mean, he was quite strict, Bob.
Yeah,
I was 5 minutes late. He used to live in Essex, and I used to get to his lessons. If I was 5 minutes late, that was he docked my time.
Chalkboard rubber to the head.
Even though
refund. Oh, I like that.
See, that's it. That's the way.
Smooth. Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
My baby don't care for me.
My baby don't care for me.
Nina Simone.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Bob passed away now, but I still remember him. And of another teacher of mine, Mr. Roy Civil, has just unfortunately passed away. He used to teach next door to me at Kingsthorpe Upper School.
You went to Kingsthorpe Upper School?
I didn't know.
I know you
did. You? Yeah. Did you? You're joking.
Kingsthorpe Upper.
That was a good school.
Kingsthorpe Middle. White Hills.
All the best DJs come from.
See, that's the perks of being a supply teacher. So you
get to move about. Do you know what you reminded me of playing that song? We used to play, Justin and I back in the day at Top of the Town, we used to play Nina Simone.
Yeah. That's a classic song.
Have you ever heard
My
of
Baby Just Cares?
Yeah, man. Can you play that?
She's a fabulous musician. She's done some great stuff.
Yeah,
her pieces are amazing, actually. I mean, some of them, I couldn't name too many at the moment off the top of my head, but there's some... she's quirky. She's very quirky. She's not just like an ordinary jazz singer.
Yeah, I like Ella Fitzgerald and people like that.
Without wings. Grace Jones is pretty fabulous.
Yeah. Anyway, we're running short of time. This is a preview to the interview that's coming after 12, but we'll probably make it shorter after 12. But listen, Charles, I must say you're a fascinating guy. It's wonderful meeting you, but we'll chat.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, we'll chat again in a bit. If you
give those away as a prize.
No, you couldn't keep them. Okay. Listen, I wouldn't sell those for $1 million. So we've got Charles. He's a fascinating character. He's a music teacher. He's a bit of a guru on the keyboard as well. So we're going to play a song live for you today. So what song are you going to start with?
Well, I don't know. I'll just make it up as I go along, to start with. Yeah. This is my keyboard, so I've just set it onto it's not. This is me playing, by the way. So not the drums, but
It's like a Casio keyboard. I like it. Wow. Loving that. Is it the 12-inch mix? Congratulations. Awesome. Well done. Loving it. Thanks, Charles.
Thank you.
Right. You can play the piano. Clearly. So we were talking earlier about, right, if I'm a young person wanting to get into music, what's the best instrument for me to maybe start with? I mean, back in the day, the quintessential learning instrument was the recorder or the triangle. Do you know what I mean?
Now, this is a good question. This is spot on because, I'm a qualified primary school teacher as well. Yeah. So if you're like 2 or 3, I started the piano when I was 3. So I sat down with my uncle, first of all, Uncle Akin, who's a drummer really, but he sort of taught me a few chords. But I think the best nowadays, because we've got so much money circulating in the system, well, in some places, I think the best place to start would be maybe drums.
Drums?
Well, percussion mixed with and then you've got your voice, so that's a free instrument, isn't it? So
but Charles, just to interrupt you slightly there, with all the technology now, there's things like FL Studio on your iPad. There's like GarageBand even for your iPhone that they can use those types of technologies, I guess, to maybe play with, because that's kind of the thing these days, isn't it? Video games, computer games.
Actually, the best tool at the moment. Your
chair's very squeaky. Or was that your wooden leg?
No,
I think that's your wooden leg, fella. Can you take it off?
If I can get a word in, unscrew. No, listen. No, the best program.
I've been told off.
Free of charge is is on Google. It's called Chrome Music Lab, and I learned that from when I was teaching at Moulton School. So from Mr. Martin, Simon Martin, he sort of introduced me to using Chrome Lab. So use Chrome Lab for beginners, and then for the A-level students, they wouldn't want to indulge, but maybe it's still good for them. But
does it have a keyboard on the screen and stuff?
Yes, it does. Interactive keyboard on the screen, which is quite easy to use.
So it's crude. So is that free? Is that free?
That's completely well. I mean, obviously you have to pay for your Wi-Fi.
I know what you're saying, but for the app itself, it's a free download.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's good advice.
Yeah.
All right, going to play another song for us, maybe?
Why not? Okay,
we'll do a bit of a competition, then we're going to close.
Okay. So the competition will be. Am I on?
Still on, yeah.
So how many notes? This is for children. Has a scale. Don't tell me now. Hands up. Oh, they're not here.
I think I know.
Right.
But I'm going to keep quiet. Shh, I've been told off already. Teacher at the front of the class has told me to 100 lines. Do not interrupt, teacher.
Well, so basically, if you go onto Talking Proud Studios Limited, that's my website, and just drop the answer to me. So how many notes has a scale? So there's several answers you could give. So it could be choice of 3. Okay, so I'm going to give them a choice of 3. A scale has 1 note, which would be A. A scale has 5 notes, B. Or a scale has 8 notes.
Right, multiple choice.
So multiple choice. Give me your best answer.
Okay.
The winner will get a prize.
Let's whack on the next song. Come on, what are you going to play? What are you going to play?
Oh, just a simple ballad, I think.
Go for it.
Ballad. So this is. And that's it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well done, Charles. Thank you very much for coming in. You enjoyed yourself?
Thank you.
You had fun?
Yes, I had.
I've had so much fun today. You've taught me so much.
I'll tell you the best
drums.
thing about you.
What?
Are we online still?
Yeah, we're still live.
Okay, right. Okay, well, the best thing about your interviewing technique is that you really prepared. I think you must have prepared. You did.
I didn't. I just show up.
No, come on, mate. You've done your research. I have.
I've tried. You did send me an email, so thank you very much for your information.
I've only been interviewed like a few times, maybe 7 or 8 times.
Okay. Am I the best one?
So far, so good.
Money is in the post. Thank you very much, Charles. We're going to play music.
Thank you very much.
Song. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.